Good morning. I'm Steve Craddy, owner of Plant City Bonsai. We are doing our summer video. It's a bit late for obvious reasons, but we have so much bonsai ammunition, I just had to get this video out. So I'm ready to show you some trees. I think we'll begin here at the entrance. I'm real excited. I just brought in a group of Japanese white pines. I'd kind of like to show you those first because that's been a very difficult plant to come up with this season and last season also. So they're this way. This group of white pines I've been waiting for a good little while. These first two are very extra short needle pines, and they have nice root buttresses, great for bonsai. Love those. This group here is the typical, more of the bluish foliage, and we have a good number of these, and each one of these can make a nice bonsai. I'm very excited about this group of Dwarf Boxwoods. They are cousins to the Kingsville, have a little bit more elongated leaf, but the power of the tree is unbelievable. The root systems, the flare, the root buttress is huge. They are old. You know, they've been growing in these containers for several years. So got about a half a dozen of these, and a couple of them actually were double stuck in the beginning. So that's two trees for one, and they're just super exciting. Boxwood's been my trademark for many years. Let's head into the office. I have some tools I'm really excited to show you. While we're here in the office, a couple of the tools I do want to talk about. This is the new heavy-duty repot sickle. That's one of the most valuable tools in repot season. It's valuable to loosen up trees that have been in a pot sometimes way too long, and it's just a real safe tool to use, and it gets the job done. It's awesome. Brand new release for this season. The other tool is a hand pruner by ARS, and it's an anvil style, which gives you a bite that's incredible. And the cut you end up getting is very clean, similar to what you would use with a concave cutter. Very nice. From here, let's head over to our new bamboo room, and it's a room that we built to be designated for tropical bonsai. I named this room the bamboo room because we built the roof out of my actual bamboo that we actually grow here at Plant City. It's like 1.5 inch bamboo, and it's spaced perfectly to where you get a 50% shade protection. It's awesome, and it's designated mainly for tropicals because they like some sun relief, but it's good for anything that needs a little bit of extra protection. If you want to be here at the perfect time, show up around 2 o'clock, and the misting system comes on that perfectly waters all the plants. But when it's as hot as it is now, it's fun to just walk through it. From here, let's head over to the rectangle area. Lots of cool things to view in there. As anyone knows who does bonsai for several years, you never know what kind of opportunities you have. One of my friends had this planting of a mixture of jade and succulents, and she was about to dispose of it, so I couldn't let that stay behind, so I brought it back, and I've enjoyed it. It's getting beautiful. In this covered area, we have a mixture of cool trees. Anything that's small that needs some protection from the intense heat we're getting gets in here. And want to just talk about a few of the trees that are in here. This is the Mikawa Yatsubusa, great for Shohin bonsai. They're grafted, but they're very neatly grafted. That's a big plus. Also, this room is a storage area for my raw form Kingsville Boxwoods, and we have some gorgeous older plants and some younger, but mainly they're all cool, and I have a very nice group to show you. I get real excited when I talk about and work on Kingsville Boxwoods. Here are 3 examples that actually are formed from my smaller raw form gallon size Kingsville Boxwoods that are about over 10 years old. But as you can see, at that age, they are near perfect trees. I always think of them as a Savannah live oak tree, especially something like this right here. And of course, we have our old guys that are from 40 to 60 years old. I just couldn't resist stopping by this tree to say hello. This is a Pond Cypress. This one's really showing off. Look at all the Pond Cypress cones it's forming. Just a beautiful tree, old gentleman tree. It's giant. It's a giant tree in miniature. Love it. This next tree, decided before we did leave this room, I had to at least mention this tree, is a collected hackberry. Hackberries grow kind of all over this region, and they're wonderful. In some areas, they're smooth bark. Nashville, Tennessee, which is my actual home, they get very almost like a cork bark, a heavy cork bark tree all the way up, and they're just fabulous. So this is an old gentleman tree. It's been a bonsai for many years, and main thing I wanted to kind of get across to you is that it did not leaf out till toward the end of March, and you have to remember some trees just come out later, so don't give up on your specimen trees. The brother to it was the same way. Did not have leaf on it till toward the end of March, which most trees are already well on their way. But anyway, dependable. They're very craggy. It's a great Yamadori choice. We're going to exit this garden and head to the Japanese garden where all the cool pines and Shimipaku junipers are. Saving my favorite group to last, these are the beautiful Kishu Shimipaku grown by the master Ishi in California. Many of them are well over 50 years old. The unique thing about them is when you look at these trees, they were set to their beautiful style so many decades ago, and it's just like you're paying for a person's life in time. And each tree is grafted on either San Jose roots or Parsonii roots. This strengthens the tree. I guess across the board, I've had less problems with this tree than any other species, and I call them, really, they're the perfect bonsai. This one here, if you look at it, if you look at the branching and study it, you couldn't do a better job of branch placement, even if you photoshopped on your computer. They're just gorgeous plants. Love them. I'm standing beside one of my favorite vehicles that I've owned for a couple of decades now. I've actually decided at this juncture to let someone else start enjoying the vehicle, where it'll be better taken care of and driven regularly. So it's on the chopping block. And furthermore, thank you very much for viewing this video. I'm excited about all our new offerings, and I look forward to talking to you soon.